Hey guys, we're back. We're back live at New York Toy Fair 2019. It's really crowded. We are here at the Funko booth because people kept asking about it, and what the heck, let's go for it. As you can see, Funko booth is enormous. They take up essentially an entire aisle at New York Toy Fair. It's a little absurd how much space Funko takes up. And I'm not a Funko collector, guys, but I'm doing this because I know a lot of you out there are, and they do have a lot of cool stuff, I won't lie. So here is the enormous Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. I love seeing this guy here. So, alright, let's go ahead and fight our way on into the Funko booth. It's going to be a mess. We're not going to go too deep on this. We're just going to walk through it pretty quick, I feel like. Because it is, as you can see, an enormous booth. At this point, we've basically walked past Diamond Select, DC Collectibles, Yugi-oh. We just passed by the Konami booth. That's how enormous their booth is. And you know, those other three booths are pretty huge as is, too. Alright, we're going to start back here. This looks like video game franchises. Let's take a look. And if you guys can't hear me, do let me know. So we've got a bunch of Overwatch. Bastion, Roadhog. Oh, look, we've got debuting Hammond.
It's really mostly an Amazon support.
Here's some of the other guys.
They wanted to make some changes, I think.
I love Overwatch. I'm very excited to go to Hasbro, I believe on tomorrow or Monday, and see all of the Overwatch figures that they're going to have coming out, all the Overwatch action figures. So it's Pharah, Brigitte, Reaper, Diva, Moira, the all new Ashe. She's already here. How crazy is that? Doomfist, Torb, Ana, Hanzo, Genji, and of course, again, the debuting Hammond.
There's a balance there that I think we're still trying to strike.
We got ourselves our Bastion on the point.
All the Kingdom Hearts.
Roadhog.
Didn't really overlap with
Orisa.
Stuff, but it's fun to look at.
Winston and a Diva
with
a little Diva inside the mech.
I played the game a little bit.
Bunch of Kingdom Hearts minis and pops.
And they're a mixture of the Mike and Sully colors from Monsters Inc.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, I can't wait to find out the story why all that happened too.
That is really incredible. That's really
Down here are the Funko Mega Man figures, which are already out now, I believe, at GameStop stores. Now also debuting, and this is really, really cool, Warhammer 40K is here, and there's Funko Pops of them. We've been doing Warhammer 40K painting videos on the channel. I started recently taking up the hobby myself. So Warhammer's never really had action figures or anything like this out there of their toys. And now we've got a bunch. We've got Warhammer Pops. That's the last thing I ever thought we'd see. Warhammer 40K Funko Pops.
My little brother does, my nephew does.
I love how cute the Ultramarine is.
About the history of the game. Yeah.
Up here, Fallout Mystery Minis. A bunch of Fallout 4 things.
Well, and then
Let's go walk down Fallout items.
This year, and then it's going to run next year too. I believe it's going to. It's the preliminary plan is for it to run at least 3 years, and it's not clear to me if it's going to be different.
And from Dota 2, you also got. I don't play Dota, so I don't know any of the names of these guys. But if you do, let me know who they are.
Philly, Chicago, Houston, Anaheim.
Don't Starve Funko Pops. Very cool.
And I think it's in that order. So it starts with July 4th.
And here is Future Fight Funko Pops, Marvel Comics Pops. And there's a really adorable Spyro. Down here we've got some Halo stuff. Followed by Crash Bandicoot. And Summoner War Funko Pops.
Some kind of number like a number 1 or a number 00 or a... Yeah, exactly.
So this is how much we've done in 4 minutes. And the booth goes all the way down there, folks. This is a little nuts, but alright, let's go ahead and keep going.
So I'm going to bring it up.
Just a quick look at the Funko Sports Pops.
Contact info, but I can give you a card too in case you need to.
I don't know who anybody is because I don't follow the sport balls, but they've got a lot of stuff here. If there's anybody you want me to get a close-up on, let me know what you're seeing and who you want to see.
Got a better email signature than anybody. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
Right?
Well, that's how
I love it. It is. It's great. I can't.
I'm going a little bit fast through the sports guys just because I don't know who they are. So forgive me, but we'll spend a lot more time on these because here are the anime figures.
That like small company mentality. Brian, our CEO, is so like excited.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, and that's what you
Very excited for these. Aizawa Sensei, Todoroki. Now this is the vinyl version of All Might and Deku. New training Deku. And his fingers are not damaged, so he hasn't thrown that move just yet. Weakened All Might. We'll come back to Gretsuko in a second. Here's some Bleach figures.
Squishy has been so funny because it's a very random
Tokyo
thing.
Ghoul, looking good.
They're great. So I just can't get it. Yeah, I mean,
And have your faith in the cards? No, that's not it. Heart of the cards.
we only have
Yu-Gi-Oh
a handful
figures.
of pushing characters, and we're working with
Dark Magician Girl.
them, but they're
Yugi
so
himself.
excited.
That's Yami, I believe. Is that Yami Yugi? That is Yami Yugi. And Blue Eyes White Dragon, everybody's favorite. It's time to buy Funko Pops. Right below that, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super Pops.
What they want, how excited they get for new releases. It was 15,000. 15,000, not 10,000. Yeah, but it's still $200 on eBay. But yeah, for anime.
And down here,
you're not seeing
One
a lot of
Piece.
people that dive into anime as we do. And it's important.
So I think these are going to be One Piece mystery minis most likely.
When they see an anime character release, they get so
We've got a bunch of One Piece figures down here. We've got Sanji.
when you're seeing like there's 400 Iron Man, but there's
Oh, not that many One Pieces actually. Moving on. We got Digimon. We've got Gabumon and Tai from the original Digimon series. And next to them, these guys are out of the market right now. These are the Avatar Last Airbender Pops. There's Aang, there's Zuko, Toph. And here's a few more Dragon Ball Z things. Full Metal Alchemist Pops. Very excited. Alphonse and Edward. Next to that, we got FLCL Pops. Fooly Cooly. And then just because, here's some classic animation Pops with Chili Willy and Felix the Cat. Very adorable. Speaking of, we have a Dr. Seuss Pop coming out. How cool is that? There's a Betty Boop. Hey, Lady Jazz. Thanks for watching. A Gretsuko. This is a personal favorite of mine. And there's going to be 3 new Gretsuko Pops, including Chainsaw Gretsuko, because, you know, you need a chainsaw when you go to work. Hey, Raul. I'm at Funko. I believe it was you who was asking for Funko. If it wasn't, well, we're doing it. Hope you'll enjoy. Voltron Legendary Defender on Netflix. There's Laura, there's Shiro, and there's Voltron. Game of Thrones. Looks like we're in the TV section now. So who do you think will be the final person to sit on the Iron Throne? Will it be the Night King? Will it be Tyrion? Take your pick. Who's gonna survive? Now these are a little confusing to me. I don't really know what they are. They're this like new cutesy looking line. Don't know much about them. They are very adorable. It's a little unsettling to see all those characters like that. Now this is really cool here. We got some of the dragons. These are larger scale dragons. And next to that we have a giant. And then we have 2 riders. We've got Night King and Daenerys, both on dragons. Right, well, I don't know if I've seen Far From Home things yet. We've done basically this section so far in the 10 minutes we've been live, and again, Funko Booth goes all the way down that a ways. All right, let's see. We've got now some more TV stuff. G-Money, we haven't gotten to, we haven't seen any Five Nights at Freddy's stuff yet. It's probably further down to the booth, but we'll get there. Got some Doctor Who stuff over here and Brady Bunch. Riverdale pops. Anybody out here watch Riverdale? Nah, this one my mom will be very happy about. Richard D. Anderson as MacGyver is getting a Funko Pop. I believe this is also out now. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? She's here at Toy Fair. And here is a good look at new Friends figures. I love the Chandler. And right above that, Modern Family Pops. And again, folks, we're going to go through this Funko stuff pretty quickly because there's a lot to get through. But if there's anything you want me to show you guys that we've gone through or show you a little longer, let me know in the comments. And thank you all for watching today. We're going to go ahead and walk down to what else there is. Thank you all for watching today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel because we're going to have a lot of coverage and a lot of live streams this whole weekend, as well as some other videos after I leave the show. I'll be editing when I get home. And make sure to follow the Instagram on Nerd News Today for pictures, which I'll be tweeting and Instagramming and doing all the social media things once this live stream is done. A lot of new Stranger Things pops. Bleeding 11. Ah, poor Bob. A lot of the stuff is out in the market already, I believe, but there is some new stuff here.
Awesome.
And again, look at how much more there is to go down here, folks. This is a little absurd. Excuse me.
But yeah,
All right, so just to make sure I show you guys DC Primal Age figures. These have been a big hit. This is stuff we saw at Comic-Con, New York Comic Con 2017. So this is nothing new down here. But there is some new stuff on the very top shelf I'll get to in a moment. So joining the line, we have Black Manta and Bizarro. These are all coming out, it says February. So they might already be out now in some stores. And there's Superman. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is here. We have some new WWE pops. There's some more sports stuff. And folks, I'm just going to breeze through all the sports stuff because I don't follow it, but I do follow wrestling. So we'll show you guys these new items. We got a Batista. And of course, down there was a really nice looking Hardys. We get another shot of the Hardys because those look good. We've got The Rock and that fancy shirt. Randy Orton, Ric Flair, and Charlotte Flair together, of course. Ronda Rousey getting a WWE pop, and Kurt Angle. And here's some more sports stuff, baseball things, basketball, hockey. All right. Get a lot of animated movies down here. Cereal mascots, and I guess it's all food stuff over here. Sour Patch Kids. So a lot of movies. We're going to go through this really quick also. I hate to keep saying that, but again, we've got a lot of booth to cover, and I don't want my battery to die at only 10 in the morning. So Pet Sematary. This was announced yesterday. Dirty Dancing getting a pair of pops, and Office Space getting some pops also. Die Hard, very cool. New Beetlejuice and Zoolander pops. I'll do a big reveal for the things that are next to the Thundercats, but here are the Thundercats and the Savage World figures. Now this is brand new, Savage World Street Fighter figures. We have an M. Bison, Blanca, Chun-Li, and Ryu. Or Ryu, depending how you want to pronounce it. I know some people who say Ryu. They're usually wrong. Street Fighter pops, or rather Street Fighter Savage World figures making their debut. And see, some new Harry Potter guys are over here. We're getting Cat Hermione. Some Disney things. I think we're now at the midway point of Funko's booth. Music pops over here. We'll come back to that in a moment. All right, here's what you guys think I've been waiting for now. Fortnite. Fortnite is getting a whole bunch of pops. A lot of pops. Did I mention they've got a lot of pops? Because here's more of them up here. Funko is going deep into Fortnite, but not just with pops. They've also got themselves pint-sized heroes. There's a bunch of pint-sized heroes 2-packs. And we also have keychains, pocket pops. And then, I don't know what these things are because I can't really easily see them, but we've got a bunch of these. There's pop vinyls. I'm just going to back up to show you guys how much Fortnite stuff there is. That's amazing. Now, I know somebody asked earlier about Five Nights at Freddy's. Money, if you're still with us. Here is a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So we got Pig Patch, Rockstar Foxy, a bunch of new keychains. We're gonna have mystery minis. And here are some pops. And even more Five Nights at Freddy's pops, as well as blind bag pint-sized heroes. And right above that, we got a few more of the figures: Rockstar Freddy, El Cheap, and Orville Elephant. And down here, Rick and Morty, some new pops from them. Figures you already seen before. There's some Cuphead things. We're gonna walk around the long way, I think. Here's some Star Wars stuff. Just about done with the booth, folks. And there will be more coverage of this later, most likely. Just to show you guys again how big this booth really is. And speaking of Fortnite, I didn't show you this before either. There's a bunch of enormous Fortnite stuff down here. But rather, enormous Fortnite pop. There's also down there a armored Batman. All right, I think I see some Marvel stuff down there. Let's see if we can get over there.
Yeah, don't touch yourself. And at least you told yourself that.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we made it. SpongeBob getting some new pops. Sweet victory, SpongeBob. That's how the Super Bowl should have had a performance. Up here, the brand new Ghostbusters product. Very, very excited to see the Firehouse, Hot Dog Slimer, Library Ghost. And we're getting new Funko Mystery Minis, it looks like, just in time for the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters. It's going to be this 3-pack. And then again, more of these cute figures. I don't really know what they are, what the deal is with them, but they're pretty cool. Right above that, there's some stuff we actually can't look at. But over here, we've got, this is the new Stan Lee they just announced as well. We cannot show you any of the stuff over here, but there is Spider-Man Far From Home items. And I will tell you what they have, just from looking at it. There is it looks like the night outfit. There's a Mary Jane, and there's 2 Spideys. One of him taking a selfie on his cell phone, and one of him hanging off of a building, it looks like, chunk of a building. And the 2 that have with the night armor, there's one version with the goggles up, one version with the goggles down. And that entire time I was filming the Shazam stuff, and I'm not supposed to be looking at that, so whoops. All right, excuse me. I already did a boo-boo, all right. Well, don't tell anybody, folks. Big Bang Theory up here. It's a little crowded, so I don't know if I can really get into there, but you can see We Bare Bears, Men in Black, Pokemon, Caddyshack, Persona, Community. There's a lot here, folks. Excuse me. So I think we're going to wrap it up over here because it got really crowded really quickly in this area. Oops, sorry. Got really crowded and I just jabbed somebody with my tripod. So we're going to wrap it up, I think. Funko Booth is popping. It's always full of people. So that's your quick look at the Funko Booth, your quick 20-minute look at the Funko Booth. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because there's going to be a lot more coverage from them and others. during this entire weekend. So I'm going to wrap it up and hopefully not kill anybody else in my monopod.